And then he said the house was around UCH. And if you know Ibadan, like there are only two ways out of GCH, or in my head, okay, like considering other things, I'll say three. But if you're going towards Mukola, you're coming down from Secretariat, right? UCH, UCH, or maybe now no, I don't want to. I want to have crossed the road to the other side. I don't count it as UCH. So we're going to see the house, and he was crossing to the other side of the road. I was like, okay, maybe he's going towards EMA two. Okay, the chances that a good place is there. I mean, a friend of mine says that EMA two and the house is good. So that's what I thought. Only for him to cross again to the other side, and then I was like, okay, where is this? Where are we going? I was not saying, we cannot pass through the main road. It's a long distance. It's taking me through a shortcut. And that shortcut was like, inside the school. So I'm passing inside the school to get to my house. Like, I don't think this place is now safe anymore. We're going to the house. And I saw one house. I said, okay, like this house is okay. In my head, I'm just praying that. Because I think at that point, I realized that it's rubbish that this guy was going to show me. Is enter this house, enter this house, enter this house. He did not enter. He kept walking straight. Then I realized that this area is Egbo Adubos that are staying here. So for the first time in a long time, a video is coming out on the YouTube channel and it's not like the 3 months interval or anything. This video is coming out almost as soon as I said it was going to come out in the space of 2 weeks, which I'm happy about and makes a lot of sense. And I'm hoping that I remain this committed to the process. I don't have a choice because I mean, like I was saying, Sapa will bring out the content creator in you. But yeah, we are again. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about my house hunting experience in the city of Ibadan. And in my last video, I said that I heard someone say an agent are spawns of the devil. And believe you me, I I believe it is true, right? But then there will be some exceptions. There are exceptions. There are a few people that are okay, and say, okay, this agent is a bit genuine. But in this video, like I said, I'm going to be sharing my house hunting experience in the city of Ibadan. From like having looking for drugs on the road because of horrible road conditions, or paying inspection fee and not seeing the house, or agents declaring love. The agent that was a chef of the class, declaring feelings. So many things happen, but yeah, I will get into the meat of it. So how's something in Ibadan, right? I feel like it's unnecessarily stressful. Like there's no point to it. All that stress is unnecessary. And why is that? Just because you want to get the extra fee as an agent, right? Just the charges that you put. Why now put people through the frustration? Oh, this house is available, fine. Oh, this house is not available. All well and good. But because you want to be collecting 3K, 2K, 5K inspection fee up and down, and I'm like taking us through unnecessary shady. There was one particular agent. I said the inspection fee for his house was 10,000 naira. Okay, after all the negotiation, she agreed that he was going to take us in his car and there's no fuels. Can you sure you want AC for us to go and see the house? By the time we got to the house, we're like, is this the house you want to collect 10,000 naira inspection fee for? Like, the house is not up to the size of our kitchen in the hostel, and he said it's a 2 bedroom apartment, it's conducive. Why? Why all the lies? But that's by the way. So, well, the first thing I would say, like with house hunting in Ibadan is, I think first of all, it's important to know where you want to stay. If you know where you want to stay, it will not be easy to like derail you off what you want. Like know what you want, pay ahead of time. I knew that I didn't want to stay in some places, Ajibode, Agbowo, does not make any sense to me. Like paying that money, there's no lights, no sense of security, nothing. I'm just living. Let me just stop there. Like it was pointless to me. So I had like ideas of where I wanted to stay already before I started reaching out to all these agents. And then the second thing I would say with house hunting in Ibadan is having an agent is good, right? If the agent is genuine, if the agent has the fear of God in them, if not, have multiple like agents, right? Not that you're not be having up to like 10 or 20 or no, like maybe two, three, five. Yeah, it's fine because at the end of the day, you realize that some of these agents is the same houses that they're sharing. What you're seeing in this one's group is what you're seeing in another person's group. So I mean, now depends on like how vocal your agent is to help you secure the place or like how genuine they are because some of them put paper in your eye, right? And like I said once again, I think out of all the agents that I met, I think I saw about two or three that were like, oh, quite genuine, like quite invested in the process. The rest of them are like thieves, just looking for money to collect, really. And you will see, like your eye will see. And then the third thing I would say is if you want to have something in Ibadan, it's not like you need a house tomorrow or next week and now starting the hunting. It makes sense to start like way prior, right? I mean, if you have the money for it, right? It makes sense to say, okay, I'm doing a 1 week house something. Maybe it does not take any time, but I give yourself space, maybe a month, 3 months. That's fine. And I say this because for me, I knew that I was going to transition out of where I was, right? There was nothing that was going to happen. I was going to leave. I've stayed in the school hostel for 1.5 years or 2 years thereabout. And I knew that at the end of my program, I was going to move out of the hostel. So it made sense. I just put my mind into it. Started figuring out what the prices are, like locations that are available, the type of conditions, what people are saying about like areas. I was just asking questions all around. Before I got to that point, I said, okay, I'm now ready to commit to the house hunting process, right? And the first challenge that I faced was one agent came and went to the house. We had fixed the time. Agent did not come with key. At that point, I knew that I should have not come back to see the house, right? So the agent Kisha kept trying to fix a date for us to see the house, fix a date for us to see the house. And I said, okay, oh, let us finally go and check the house. And then he said the house was around UCH. And if you know Ibadan, like there are only 2 ways out of GCH, or in my head, okay, like considering other things, I'll say three. But you say you're going towards Mukala, you're coming down from Secretariat, right? UCH, UCH, or maybe now add, no, I don't want to, I want to have crossed the road to the other side. I don't count it as UCH. So we're going to see the house, and he was crossing to the other side of the road. I'm like, okay, maybe he's going towards EMA too. Okay, the chances that a good place is there. I mean, a friend of mine stays at EMA too, and the house is good. So that's what I thought. Only for him to cross again to the other side, and then I was like, okay, where is this? Where are we going? I was not saying, we cannot pass through the main road. It's a long distance. It's taking me through a shortcut. And that shortcut was like, inside the school. So I was passing inside the school to get to my house. Like, I don't think this place is now safe anymore. We're going to the house. And I saw one house. I said, okay, like, this house is okay. In my head, I'm just praying that. Because I think at that point, I realized that it's rubbish that this guy was going to show me. Is enter this house, enter this house, enter this house. He did not enter. He kept walking straight. Then I realized that this area is Egma Adubos that are staying here. And like if you're thinking about Egma Adubos, you're not thinking about like the Yoruba movie kind of Egma Adubos. No, not that type of Chai Egma Adubos. And then we saw the house. And when I saw it, I realized that this house, the way they painted the house, like the house is like a new house and everything. This house was renovated. You know houses that you build in the 1960s. But then there's a way you renovate a house that you say, okay, this is fine. So if you're washing your hand in a like wash basin or like a sink, you know that the tap is coming this way, right? Like your hand is in front of the tap. But no, this one you are standing and then there's the tap and then the thing is coming the other way. I don't want to. It was how opposite. And the house was so small, everything about it, the way they went about the renovation, I just like not stay here. And then I asked, okay, where is this POP? He said yes. Okay. And I asked him that this house that you brought me to, can you stay here? And then the guy was smiling. And I'm like, why are you smiling? This is not a cause of laughter, it's like a very serious question. Can you stay if you can tell me that you can stay in this house, that's fine. He was just laughing. Like, well, I should have known not to have come back with this guy. But that's by the way. So I was talking about location, right? Knowing where you want to stay. I made a mistake after speaking with an agent, like the agent was genuine and everything, we're going to see this particular house. He said the house was good, but the house was at Ulugweru. But Ulugweru is not that far. Blah, blah, blah. You can always come from Ulugweru to Dubai. I'm like, okay, let's go and see Ulugweru. We went. And this time it was myself, the agent, and a friend of mine. So we're three. It was not a mistake. So four. So three of us now took one bike. So we're four on the bike. And my head I was thinking as we're going on the road, just looking at all that. Oh, these ones I don't care about their safety, they don't care about their life, they're just moving on the road. But we shall went, started the journey. And at one point I was like, we've not still got into Ologweru. Why is Ologweru this far? And you see, I'm thinking about it now. There's some places in Ibadan that we should not classify as Ibadan anymore. Right? They're already outside the scope of where other people are. But we went to the house, it was a distance. We went to the house, we got to the house. And believe you me, the house was okay, the house was good. But that distance is not what it's like. No, if you're going to be traveling that distance, you should reduce your money by half. There's no point. The house was quite small, but it was okay. It was a good house. I mean, out of all the houses I've seen, I'll give them credit. It was a good house. But then, location was too far. And then the second thing is, don't judge houses by pictures, right? Don't judge houses by pictures. I don't know if I've said it on this vlog. I was going to, agent was saying he was going to charge 10,000 naira as his inspection fee, and then went to see the house, and the house was really small. And they sent the pictures of that house, and the house was looking all fantastic and everything. That's by the way, let me not talk about it like that. The house was not worth it. So pictures can be deceiving. You can see picture and then it's one thing to see picture and then it's another thing to get to the environment and know that okay, you're going to be fine with staying in this house, right? And then the second thing with pictures is so we're going to see this place. The same day we had gone to Olugbe and I was already sick on the road. Like my stomach was rumbling. I was trying different kind of pains. I just wanted to go. So we're going to see this house. And we got there, we paid the inspection fee. Oh yeah, opened the door and let us see the house. Saying the house looks like the same thing in the picture. We should look at the house through the window. I'm laughing at my foolishness now, but that's by the way. We should look at the house through the window. That the person that is with the key is not around. That the person was going to come in the evening. The person had been there earlier, but we didn't come on time. Okay, that's fine. We'll come back in the evening. We're ready to take the house. In fact, we're ready to pay. If you say we should pay today, we're going to pay. The shaman took us through all sorts. I got back to the place in the evening. I waited. I called all the three agents that I had met that day for that particular singular house. And all of them were just like, oh, the person's not with the key now, come back tomorrow. Until eventually, I think I called the woman in charge of the house again, and then she was like, oh, now there is a principal agent, and the principal agent had given the house out to somebody else. So why did you not take us there? Why did you not take us to the pain of paying inspection fee? Oh, you know that the house has already been let out. It's like people don't have the fear of God, but that's by the way, that one Asha. But you people are not trustworthy. We should not bank on you. That's how that one went. Have something experienced. Oh, okay. I think I've talked about the agents that was declaring law. So these agents, there are three agents in the house, right? So eventually, I'll come to find out that this whole agent stuff. When you say that one house is semi-direct, second direct, something direct, that nonsense things just to make money. So the best way to get an apartment in this Ibadan, like I've seen, is that you can contact the landlord directly. It makes sense. I remember the first place that I stayed in Ibadan. Like I was able to get access to the landlady directly, and I paid without any agent fee or anything. I think I only paid agreements fee. I only paid agreement fee and then the house rent. It's my neighbor's dogs. I'm like, oh Jesus, the long that I would deal with this dog last night. So I only paid agreement fee and the house rent. But so that's what they call direct, right? Then maybe should I say semi-direct? What's the second one? Sha, principal agent, sha. So the landlord definitely give us the house and agents. Okay, help me find people to stay in this house or let me get tenants to stay in this house. And the agent does all of that. So I think the next this semi-direct, so that principal agent, semi-direct, right? The principal agent now finds another agent that you're my friend, who I'm looking for this other place, so or we have this house I want to let someone now ins the house on ten. And then second direct. So that agent maybe he has like boys, so to speak, because some of them they are big men, they don't want to leave the office. Maybe he has boys, now sends them out. You people look for agents through your various contacts. Then they now find you as the tenants. It now gets worse is how it gets worse is so there's the fee, right? That the landlord has set, and then there's the agency fee, which is a certain like amount. But then as the number of agents are now like increasing because they would want their own cuts, they would now be adding that money to the house rent, right? Some of them are just gonna miss principal agents who will now share the money. But people are greedy. They want to collect the money from you yourself like that. If you can get more, why not get more? Because you're looking for a house and because for some people you are desperate. You give them that money. You now find out that the agency fee is now almost more than half of what the actual house rent is, right? And they don't care. Once they've given you the house, that's the end. That's the end. And this inspection fee, I think when I will eventually get a place, there are like maybe like three or four agents that we're now going to see the house together. And then in my head, I'm like, one of you will go back. All of us can carry ourselves to just go and see one house. And on that day, there was this lady that was also going to check the place, right? So I said, if we are two, why can't we just split the inspection fee and pay? Like, oh no, there are two different customers. They are not. We shall pay the inspection fee and right in our presence, they split the money. Like my hard-earned cash, hard-earned money that I sweated for. There's that. But you know this, I think one thing that is even the worst is this whole single or married whatever. So there was this house that we saw. Like the house was good. Out of all the houses that we've seen so far, this house was good. We were ready to pay once again. We were ready to pay. Wait for them to call, like, the people that are coming to see the house. Who are they? They're ladies. Are they working? Yes, they're working. Are they married? No, they are not. And they said, the landlady said she only wants married people in the house. And it's not, and I mean, for the first time, I was disgusted. Like, what does that actually mean? Married, so single people should be living under the bridge or what? So, like, because different men will come and checking up on them. So, if we were married, men can also come and check on us. if I mean, if you wanted that, right? Shame people will not visit married people. And that gets more interesting again. I was speaking with somebody and then he was talking about who have something experienced on their own hand and how he knew of someone, they had gotten a place, they had paid for the house, they were married, a couple, they were married and everything. They had paid, they had moved in, and in about a month, the landlady said they were going to refund them. Why? Because the wife was pregnant. Then they were like, when the wife puts to bed, there will be like a ceremony. People are going to come to the house. People are going to visit them. And in my head, I'm like, okay. And I asked, is the landlady living in the house? She said no. So what is now the problem? You don't want single people. You don't want married people that are expecting children. Who do you now want to stay in the house? It's so weird. And then I'm wondering that how are all these young boys? It's like how are they getting places? I mean, that's another thing. The young boys are making house rent expensive. We'll come to that. You're letting the houses, you're not doing any character check or anything. Or but because somebody is doing whatever it is they are doing, does not mean that they should not have a place to now live. It's like nonsense. And then there's the whole service charge of paying and of staying in an apartment and all these things. You just sit there and be like, oh, it's not it's not what it's you'll have something experience in Ibadan. It's unnecessarily stressful. So what did I learn from my house hunting journey? Number one, go direct. Number two, pictures do not tell you everything. Number three, location. Have a place in your mind that you want to stay already and like don't be easily swayed from it. And then have a number of agents. Like don't rely on just one person. And then of course plan ahead. Plan ahead. And it's very interesting is that you eventually see some places, but for some reasons you might not be able to stay there. Maybe somebody paid like ahead. Then there are good agents too. And then one thing to avoid is houses that have been in the market for a long time. There's some houses that you see, we saw the picture last month, you're seeing the pictures another 2 months after. Avoid those type of houses. Definitely there's something wrong with the house. I mean, in the house I said I went to check somewhere that they said this age, I think the house is still in the market. So you can imagine. And the way all these agents will describe houses for you, a beautiful, newly renovated semi-duplex house now available. Numerous gone with lights, 22 hours of lights. How you see Agbowo has 22 hours of lights? Hey, God, I'm there. People lie to check all of these things, and I'm sure you would find a place. Do your research, ask questions to people who haven't stayed in the place. What have their experience been like? How is the relationship with the agent or the landlord or the landlady thereabouts? So I think this video is long enough. I didn't want to split it into two parts. I hope you're able to watch the next parts. And if I like to say, please subscribe. Please subscribe so that I'll keep coming back, so that I'll be encouraged, so that I will blow, so that I will make money. I feel like I'm preaching. But yeah, please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What do you think about your experience, or how is it where you are, your location? And as I love to say, a drop of honey every day. Bye.